Are e-commerce websites safe? How do I make sure my e-commerce website is safe? I'm gonna try to answer you in under 2 minutes. Hot dang! Turns out fraud is a big business. So check this out. Due to fraud, the value of e-commerce losses is projected to exceed $20 billion in 2021, as compared to $17 billion in 2020. Hi, I'm Jared Mitchell, and this is one of my most common FAQs. I'm the head of e-commerce for Neil Patel, and over the last 15 years, I've generated over $30 million in physical product sales over a shopping cart, not including Amazon. Unless you're living under a rock, you know we've all seen unprecedented growth of e-commerce websites over the past 2 decades and even the last year with COVID. Now, in the midst of a post-pandemic season, hopefully, right, millions more shoppers are turning to e-commerce websites. But as users grow, one major area of concern is security. Have security issues grown as well? So today we're going to talk about the one question that's on every online shopper's mind. Are e-commerce sites safe? And also, if you own a store, I'm going to let you store owners know what you can do to make users feel safe. Pay attention to both sides of this video, they play hand in hand. So check this out, it's getting worse. In 2020, US e-commerce merchants experienced a 24.2% increase in fraud attempts compared to 2019. In 2020, 66% of those were successful. Yikes, and that's up 10% from 2019. So if you own an e-commerce store, here are some facts you should know. 63% of US online shoppers are concerned about getting their personal information ripped off during the online checkout process. 54% of consumers check to see if the site they're using is reputable, and only 46% check to see if the e-commerce site has a security certification. So if you're a consumer, should you worry? Let me break it down for you simply. We all know the main information that e-commerce websites collect is address, phone numbers, emails, and payments accounts. Some websites also store information about shopping preferences, browsing trends, cookies. I love cookies. If you're comfortable with sharing that information, then you really don't have a lot to worry about. Don't stress, I'm kind of that way. But if you are uncomfortable with that, I understand. Maybe shopping online isn't for you. That's something to consider. You could build a bunker, right? I'm kidding, okay? But secret bonus tips for shoppers. You can always go to your browser setting and select block all cookies, because that's where the information is collected and stored on websites. Just use the Google machine to research instructions for your specific browser. Okay, but how about those credit cards? For a consumer, try shopping online with a credit card company that has your back. For example, I have my Bank of America Visa, and they are terrible. They don't have my back, but Amex always has my back, so I use Amex to mostly make my online purchases because I know they have my back in case I purchase something from someone that is sketchy. As for credit card security, most all online merchants are bound by some rules under what's called the PCI DSS system, or what I call PCDIS. FYI, that's also my rapper name, I'm sure you can tell. If you own an e-commerce store, make sure your payment processor is using PCDIS too. Reach out to them and ask all the tough questions. PCDIS, or PCI DSS, stands for Payment Card Industry Data Security Standards. Boring. Was created by the major e-commerce brands like Visa, American Express, and MasterCard. It has 12 security standards that vendors must comply with in order to keep the customer information secure. Google it, and you'll find an article that lists those 12 security standards if you're interested. Site owners, oftentimes displaying your security seals at checkout can increase your conversion rate considerably. Hop onto my website and check out my checkout if you want to see any tips, skincarebyelena.com. As for you shoppers, you can take 8 steps to ensure your information is secure. 1, always choose a secure and trusted internet connection. Duh. 2, make sure the website you visit has an S in its address, HTTPS. The S stands for secure. 3, it's always a good idea to register a single device for e-commerce purchases only, or choose websites with added layers of security like multiple passwords, verification codes, etc. 4, use a separate email address and separate credit card for only your online purchases and promotional emails. Why not? 5, avoid saving your payment information on any websites and any browsers, and that keeps you safer in case there's a hack or identity theft. 6, use updated, trusted antivirus, anti-malware software on your computer. If you don't have any, get started with Norton. 7. Shop on reputable websites, preferably those that ensure PCI DSS compliance. Lastly, 8. SiteLock has a free tool you can plug in any website to see how safe it is. Feel free to use it. And as always, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, give me a thumbs up, like, comment. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them. Thank you for watching.